What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Two Guys One Week podcast. My name is Tyler Plackey, and I will be your host today. And alongside me is my co-host. He is the highly educated and almost underwater Alex Smith.
According to you and Matt, Mr. Dr. Professor himself.
Sorry, Mr. Dr. Professor.
Yeah.
So how is it being almost underwater?
Well, I'm off school for the next 3 days.
3?
Yeah.
Holy shit! And you're not coming up to see me, you dick. Of course, you couldn't have been off school last week when I was on spring break. Fuck.
Right. We'll get into that in a minute.
We'll get into that. So before we get started real quick, guys, this is an adult podcast, as you can tell by the glass in my hand. We may use foul language, talk about adult topics, and Alex's fake drinks. And overall, not really care if people like us or agree with us. So if any of this offends you in any way, shape, or form, please, and we cannot stress this enough, please go find another podcast to listen to. Thank you. Goodbye.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, speaking of cups and stuff, did I ever show you this one that I got?
What the fuck? Dude, wait, hold on. Oh, that's a bat with tape. Dude, it looked like a dildo.
All right. It's literally this.
Okay, on the side. Okay, if you're watching this, and if you're not, go watch it. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. Watch the episode. Tell me that doesn't look like... Quick second. You just glance at it. It looks like a dildo.
Just because it's pink does not mean that's what it is. Now, well, we didn't have any white tape because when Colt tapes his wrist, he uses the pink one. But I taped it myself.
Oh, boy. Cool. It looks nice. It looks very nice. Is that Jordan brand, or what brand is that?
Baseballism.
Oh. Don't they have a store down at the ballpark for you? Down at the Cincinnati ballpark? Or is that in St. Louis that they had it?
It's in St. Louis.
That's right. It was in St. Louis.
Right across the street.
That's right. I couldn't remember which one that was
from.
Your own
City? Come on,
dude. I never go there. It's not my fucking fault. Not my fault.
So. All right. So before we get into things, we'll again go over our topics of the week. That way, you can a rundown of what we're doing.
A rundown. You say is it the docket?
Forward. Yeah, skip forward to your favorite part or not. Just listen to the whole thing.
Listen to the whole episode. It's a banger.
Yeah, we need.
We're anticipating. Yeah, we need the fucking watch time.
Yeah.
We're not getting monetized at this rate.
Colt and his friends, watch it, please.
Yes!
Okay, so, normal 1 week segment, about our week. Final Four and college basketball news. We're getting close to the end of that.
Almost. We're so close, dude. I thought it was tonight. I thought we'd have the fucking finals rolling by the time this episode started, and I didn't realize it was a Monday night
at 9
game.
o'clock.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Why are they doing a Monday at 9 game? That's horrible.
Because it's in San Antonio, I guess.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah. Other than that, we'll get back to that. Yep. MLB opening week and a half.
Yeah, we're about a week and a half in.
Mid-season college baseball, so a couple little tidbits from there. Tyler has a new bit.
I have a new segment.
You want to explain that for real quick?
No, we'll get to it when we get to it. I make the viewers stick around to find out. Find out.
I came up with a new bit. It's Alex's question of the week. So I'm going to ask you, Tyler, a question, and I'm going to have you answer it, and then our viewers comment, write in, DM us, whatever your answer would be.
So you're going to lubricate me up then and ask me to answer an open-ended question?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that ain't good. If you know me in a professional setting, please hit pause. I'm kidding. Anywho, maybe I'm not.
And then after that one, we're gonna jump into Tyler's. What is it? Third, fourth week?
I think it's the fifth. I think we started on Nick's episode 3. I think it's our 5th. You're shitting me.
Situation of the week.
Yep.
And then just kind of other odds and ends that we found funny throughout the week.
Very true. Very true.
All right. How about you go first? Because I kind of have a lot, but not really.
That's fine. I feel like I go first every time, and I kind of like it. I can get my week going.
Yeah.
So, this past week, what I do, first off, I fished a ton. I've been working on some YouTube videos. YouTube channel's growing a fuck ton. Go check it out. Tyler Plackey Hobbies. I'm at almost 950 subscribers. I think I was at 800 last week when we fucking recorded. So I'm flying up the charts right now, which is lit. Went golfing with Nick. Speaking of Nick, excuse me. So Nick came up last Tuesday evening, and he came up and I grilled dinner, made some chicken and pork chops, some really good macaroni and some broccoli. Then we decided we wanted to drink, so we went to the store. I had cinnamon vodka, so I got some rum chata to go with it. So if you are of age, which is whatever the age is in your country or your state or whatever, of legal drinking age, Hard Truth cinnamon vodka, which I think can only really be found around here. So come on down to Indiana or up, depending on where you are, and then get some rum chata and mix that stuff 50-50. It is liquor on liqueur, and it tastes like there's nothing in it, and it will fuck you up quick. But Nick bought me a new bottle of bourbon. It is Jefferson's Bourbon. It is a blend of straight bourbon whiskey, 41.15%. There's the bottle for all you guys that would like to see it. And I am a big Jack Daniels guy. Fucking, I love Jack Daniels, and this might be my new favorite whiskey or my new favorite bourbon. I understand that I don't like it neat. I'm kind of soft that way. I don't like straight whiskey or straight bourbon, really straight liquor, anything. But I tried that straight and I liked it. But I got a nice fucking combo here with a little bit of Coke in it. So sipping on that tonight. Nick and I played golf on Wednesday. And actually played really fucking well. We shot a 79 scramble around the course. I was actually hitting the ball really fucking well. My tee shots were very nice. I didn't. So Alex, you know when you and I play, I always have like that one fucking like iron shot every once in a while where I just absolutely just fuck it up and just shank it.
Yep.
I didn't have a single one of those.
What?
I got to hit my new hybrid. I was smacking my new hybrid. The woods even felt pretty good. I just had a good fucking day of golf, honestly. And it's funny because, dude, on the range, I could not get a ball off the ground. I topped everything. And we get onto the course, and I started just hammering it. It was fucking great.
Well, you didn't play basketball in high school, right?
No, I did not.
Well, there's a saying like if you were shooting well in warm-ups, you're not going to do well in a game. So
Sure.
So if you're not making anything in warm-ups, you're probably going to have a good game. So kind of like that.
Yep. Sticking with Wednesday and Wednesday evening, I got to do one of my favorite things, which I like to call tornado dodging, which pretty much means I try and not get hit by a tornado. We had an EF2 tornado touchdown about 3 miles from us at 9:09 p.m. This is the official weather service information on my phone. It was an EF2. It touched down for 12 minutes, had a length of 9.57 miles, had one injury, no fatalities, thankfully, and wind speeds about 120 mile an hour. So I'm going to post a clip on our social medias that I compiled of some of the video I took while standing outside and enjoying 100 mile an hour winds. Dude, have you ever stood in a 100 mile an hour wind in your life?
I don't think so.
Dude, it's nuts. Have you ever heard a tornado go within fucking listening proximity of you? It is a sound like nothing else. It was. It's one of those where, and it's not like the. So when I first heard that, I was like, oh, let's go chug it. I was like, the tornado's gonna fucking choo choo, you know.
Jeez.
Things. It doesn't do that. It just sounds like loud. I love storms. I love severe weather. I don't wish it on anyone, obviously, but I enjoy like being in it because I think it's like enjoyable.
Right.
But yeah, but I don't enjoy it at night because when the sirens go off during the day, you go out and look for it. Well, when it's nighttime, you go out and you look and you don't see anything. So you kind of just like fuck. Went to Bass Pro, got a new hat. It's sitting up there. Everyone's fucking hating on it. So actually, hang on. Enjoy my dog pajama pants. Let's see we're gonna have you guys vote on the new Bass Pro hat here. It is excellent. This is what it looks like. If I can get a good. So it's got eagles, fish hooks, flags from the United States of America. It's sick. So don't hate on it. I think it's a great hat. If you don't like it, well, that just fucking sucks. You have no taste. Going fishing this coming weekend. Going on a nice little fishing trip up in northern Indiana, which will be fun. And other than that, I kind of just worked all weekend, and Olivia's out of town in Chicago, so I got the bachelor pad to myself. Got the dog somewhere in the house. I don't know where she went, but she's fucking somewhere in the house. So
Cappy's good girl.
She's a very good girl. She came to work with me for a little bit today, which was fun.
I saw that. Had her little coat on.
Yep, she had her coat on. It was too cold to not have her coat on for 2.5 hours out in the rain, in the cold rain. So yeah, that's my week. Alex, how about you? What'd you do this last week?
So we had our first freshman baseball game on Thursday.
How'd that go?
We dodged rain for a while,
Okay.
and then I want to talk to you about this. So our athletic trainer,
Yeah.
so I think the lightning hit was like 7.3 miles away,
Sure.
is it discretion of the AT how far away it is? Because that was a topic
Nope.
with the
Nope.
coaches.
IHSA.
Is it
Boy,
8?
actually, so I've always gone off 10. That's the one I've heard. I don't know technically if IHSA has regulations on there now. I'm pretty sure they do. But I've always heard 10. 10's the fucking.
Yeah. Our AD said it's. I don't know what an EAP is. Do you know what an EAP is?
An emergency action plan.
He said in that it says 8. So,
I mean,
for our AT, I guess. So I don't know.
as long as it's signed off and approved on. What? I got a long back here. The fucking asshole. I'm not gonna agree or disagree with that. I mean, 8's a little closer than what I would want to do because I've seen them already in my short career go from 10 to 2 and that. I mean, if you get one at 10, and by the time you walk over and say, "Hey, we need to cancel this," it's just now at 10. All of a sudden, you get one. You can fucking. I mean, it's just around the corner. It's like, oh shit! Like we need to. Like everyone's like, "What the fuck?" And it's like, sorry.
So, in your professional opinion, like if you get that notification, are you automatically taking them off, or are you waiting to like see it or something?
If I get so, the way we do it is if you see it, hear it, or get the 10-mile notification. That's how I do it. I normally wait for the 10 miles just to be 100% sure, because there's been times where I've watched a storm that I know is going to, let's say miss us north, and I can see the lightning going across, but it's 22 miles out, right? Like that's, you know what I mean? It's fucking way out there, and it's never going to hit us. You can see the way it's tracking. I go solely off the app. I use lightning apps. I use like 4 of them. And then plus our high school has one of the weather systems. I don't even remember what it's called, like ThorGuard, I think is what it is, or like $1 million systems. But yeah, so I use the radius. I don't use, unless I see it like right there. It's like, oh, like there it is.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so she had us call it. We were full through 3 full innings, a couple pitches into the 4th.
Okay.
And she called it. And the only thing that I didn't like, well, obviously it's her discretion again, her job, so whatever.
Sure.
But the lightning hit, and it was past us. It was the storm that had just went through, so it was going actively away from us.
That's one of those ones that is so difficult, but I'll side with her on that, because if you say it's if it's within 10 miles, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's one of those, we call it CYA, cover your ass. Within 10 miles, everyone's going to hate. Every time anything weather-related, we always get shit on, whether it's heat, whether it's cold, whether it's fucking lightning, whatever it is. People get mad at us. It's like, you know what? But, yeah.
Right. Yeah, it would be fine. Like, I wouldn't care at all if it was, like, still raining, but it quit raining. Yeah. And so, like, we packed up, got everything ready to go, left, and then went to eat. And it didn't rain the whole time, so we could have finished the game. Was the only thing. Yeah. Like, I get it's her job, so like I'm not shitting on her or anything. But like, us baseball guys were like, I just wanted to get it in.
Yeah, who are you playing?
Seymour. That too. They were like an hour 15, hour.
Ooh, that is a long drive for them. It's not a fun drive. Yeah. What did you do this week, Alex?
So the day before I got my first gear haul of the season, which I don't think we have multiple, but. Pretty cool stuff. Got 6 different things
from your coaching gig.
Yeah.
Okay. What did y'all get?
Okay, so we got a cotton short sleeve shirt.
Okay.
We got a dry fit long sleeve shirt. Shorts, which are Colt really likes the Fabletics shorts. He says they're like similar to those.
Okay.
So they're really nice. I like them.
Is that the 2 for $24 shorts that I always see advertised?
Yeah, Colt loves those.
Interesting.
Got a pair of sweatpants that have a cool logo on them. I'll show that to you later. We might post it. Maybe not. Who knows?
We'll see. Keep an eye on the socials.
Yep. A short sleeve hoodie. It's got a big paw print on the front.
Okay. I've always wanted one of those. I think those are sick.
I always thought they were weird, and then I wore it on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of nice.
I feel like, because, sometimes you want something over your head, like if it's raining, but it's not like super hot,
or
it's like not. It's hot.
Yeah, it's a little bit warmer, but you still have short sleeves.
Yep, exactly.
And then a long sleeve sweatshirt with the cool. It's a super cool logo. I love it.
Okay, you have to share that with me later.
Yeah. So that, yeah, we had wins. I'm going through pictures because my memory's terrible.
You're good.
I went to school one day. We had a 2-hour delay because power went out at school.
Very nice.
So when I was leaving for school, my grill got blown over, which was wild.
That thing's heavy.
I know. I went bowling Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, I know you blew me off last night when I wanted to play Rocket League.
Yeah.
I was home and lonely. I didn't even have the dog home, bro.
Okay. I have to show this.
Just fuck me. He's fine. Screw it.
Yeah, you're all right. Okay, so I'm going to try to show this because it's so funny, and I'm going to have to post this on one of our socials.
Okay, just post one all of
But
it.
I was at the store with Tucker.
Oh, that's fucking, that picture's so good. You showed me that earlier. That shit's funny.
He looks like one of the minions. It's so funny.
He looks like Wally, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's
You should have bought that and then gotten him a nice yellow shirt and some overalls.
Other than that, yeah, I went bowling Friday and Saturday. Didn't
How'd you
shoot below
shoot?
100. I shot over 100 every time.
101.
I think the lowest was like 124.
Buns.
Yeah, it's not great, but I'd say my average is like 125, so I'm right there.
That's fair.
I haven't lost a game yet in the 3 times I've been bowling in the past couple weeks.
Aren't you bowling against children though?
One was 18.
Oh, is that
Logan.
Big L?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Other than that, I don't really do a whole lot,
Okay.
but it was cool. What else?
You got a new bobblehead.
Oh, I do have no. I don't know if you
Yeah,
guys can
okay.
see it. It's kind of up there.
Yep.
It's
Right next to the Y in Pete Rose Way.
yeah, right there.
Who's the bobblehead of?
Spencer Steer. It came with like Tucker's Reds Heads thing that I got from the
Who's
Reds game last
Spencer
week.
Steer?
He's our starting third baseman.
Okay, I got you.
He's good. He's decent.
He's all right. He's
what
gone
else did I
from
do?
good to decent.
Right.
Is he okay now?
I've been talking to you about
Yeah.
possibly getting a new fishing rod. So
So, I mean, we can talk some fishing for a bit if you want. I'm sure the viewers would love some fishing.
we'll keep that.
Fuck.
Go
Hey, we
on.
should do. How about this? Next week's episode is going to be like heavy on the fishing for a bit because I've just gotten back from a fishing trip. How about we do that? We do a fishing episode next weekend.
It'd be cool to do like a personal preference episode, like just on anything. Gloves,
That'd be fun.
bats, fishing stuff.
That'd be cool. We
be
should
cool.
talk about that.
Stay
tuned.
than that, yep. I haven't really. That's really all I have for the week.
All right. Well, I think we ought to move on to some March Madness news. That does wrap up our 1 week segment, everybody. So yeah, we're going to move on to the March Madness semifinals and finals and some other fun college basketball news. We're currently recording on April 6th. This is Sunday. Tyler fucked up. I thought it was a Friday-Sunday setup, not a Saturday-Monday for Final Four and Finals, so we still don't know who won it. But fun fact, this was the second time in the history of the Final Four that all number 1 seeds made the Final Four, which was Auburn, Duke, Florida, Houston, and it's the first time since 2008, which was Kansas, Memphis, North Carolina, and UCLA. So yeah, Houston has taken the hardest path so far to get here. They've beaten the 16, the 8, the 4, and the 2, which is the hardest seeds to beat if you go through the bracket. And then they also beat now probably the fucking best team in the tournament, of Duke, who choked.
Big time.
Nerds. So Alex, when we made our picks last week for the finals, we picked it was going to be if Duke got in, Duke won. We picked pretty much any of them could win except for Florida. Could fucking win the finals. I think we were good with anyone winning but Florida. As you're wearing Florida, I didn't fucking realize that.
Just kidding. It's just a sweatshirt.
Funny that Florida plays tomorrow night.
I know. I thought when you were talking about, I was like, oh, well.
So Florida beats Auburn, and Houston beats Duke, who choked the fuck out of that basketball game.
That was wild.
I didn't even watch it, but was that a foul on Cooper Flag? What do you think? Is that a foul or no?
According to the rule book, yes.
Okay. Are you calling it as a ref?
Probably not.
I don't know.
You can reach over as long as you don't touch him. I think as long as you don't push into him.
Yeah. Now, that foul did not cost Duke the game. Duke not scoring for 10 straight minutes fucking cost them the game.
Right.
I mean, letting up a 9 spot with 30 seconds to go causes you the fucking game. So,
Yeah,
not the refs' fault that they lost. Yeah. So, yeah, Alabama and BYU was a fun game. We talked about last week, but I saw a cool stat this week I wanted to talk about. Fun fact in that game, if Alabama had not made a single 2-point basket, they would have still won.
That's crazy. They would have hit 25.
Dude, that's fucking nuts.
Yeah, they hit 25 threes, right?
Yeah, they had like 25 threes and then the rest on their fucking free throws. It was stupid, dude. Yeah, that score was 113-89. If you want to hear our full opinion on it, go watch last week's episode. It's in there. And then getting obviously on to our Indiana Hoosiers real quick. Well, something on my side. Indiana University has announced that it will not renew its contract with 44-year athletic trainer Tim Garl. They are claiming that they are wanting so Garl was there for the last IU national championship. Obviously, he started there in the 80-81 season, or maybe the 81-82 season, but he was there for the 87 championship. Under Knight, he's been there forever, and they are not renewing his contract. The university claims it is to completely have a fresh reset, and I'm sure they're also trying to get out from this civil lawsuit that's going on with him. Have you heard about this?
I have not.
It's been kept very hush-hush. Apparently there was some sort of like sexual misconduct that was going on with a former team physician, and it was reported to Garl, and he didn't report it. I don't have the full story, so no one quote me on this. This is just what I've seen on Twitter and from small news clips through that. So I may be completely wrong, but I have heard that there is a civil lawsuit against him. But I could very well be wrong as well. So yeah, Alex, do you want to hit the transfer portal for us? We got some transfer portal news, and I think I got one on there that isn't in there yet. I got one that was announced today. So you go ahead.
Look at you, up to date, up to the minute.
Twitter, baby.
MSU Xavier Booker has entered the transfer portal. He was a 5-star McDonald's All-American from Cathedral in Indy.
So does he come to IU? He's an Indy guy.
That'd be cool.
That'd be nice.
We need something. Well, we got 2 players on the roster right now.
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, big dog.
St. John's R.J. Lewis enters the portal. He was the Big East Player of the Year. He's the number 1 prospect in the portal. So that'd be
we got the number 1 last year.
Was that Balu?
Ballo. Yep, he was the number 1 last year.
Well, he kind of shit the bed. So I mean, he wasn't terrible.
He did not Ballo. That's for sure.
He did not Balu.
He's shadowed.
Yeah, especially when I went to Ohio State. When I went to the Ohio State IU game, he didn't play a whole lot.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Flory Badunga?
Badunga. Flory Badunga. What a guy.
I love that. He enters the portal with a do not contact tag. What is that?
So, do you know who Flory Badunga is?
He's the one with the girlfriend that goes to IU, right?
Yep. So he's from somewhere in Africa. I don't remember what country, but he played high school at Kokomo. Okay. And his host family's still there. And so the do not contact tag is for those who enter the transfer portal and don't want coaches to reach out to them, which pretty much means that coaches are not allowed to reach out to them. It's kind of like when you're 16. It's before that date that like September 1st date or whatever it is that the NCAA can't they said you can't fucking contact players. Yeah. It's like that where you legit can't contact them, where it means he'll only talk to schools that he reaches out to. I believe he's going to be the number 3 or number 4 prospect. And apparently it's kind of between IU and Auburn at this point.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So, who?
Yep. So
yeah, he was at Kansas last year. He was a wing there. He did okay for them. He didn't get a ton of opportunities, I know. So.
All right, Indiana. They get DePaul guard Connor Enright.
Yep.
Played for DeVry. Is it DeVry?
Yep. Darian DeVry.
I was being a teacher. I always worry about saying names because I don't want to like. Obviously, my name's very common, so I don't.
Yours is so hard to pronounce. It's Alex Smythe.
Yeah, nobody can mess up mine. But
mine got fucked up a lot.
Yeah. Well, so I went. Okay, we'll get off topic here for a second.
That's all right.
When I went fishing a couple days ago, I had an AirPod in,
Sure, sure.
And I'm not kidding you. Like when you and Matt were talking in a group, like on our Snapchat groups, it would say Tyler Plock, and then it's typing, and then say Tyler Plake, and then said you got a message from Tyler Plackey, all like right in a row. And it said your name 3 different ways. Each
It's
each of those
impressive.
times.
So the worst way someone's ever tried to pronounce my last name. So I got Plaque a lot, which I just never fucking gave a shit about. I got Plake. Some people got Placky, right? But someone called me Tyler Pickle.
There we go.
I got called Tyler Pickle one time. I was like, what?
Somebody's handwriting must be awful.
No, a kid. No, it's funny. So it was when I was in grad school. I was on rotation. It was actually a kid whose sister was in my cohort, and her and I had been friends since like fucking freshman year. I'm like, I literally like know your sister and I are like friends. Like, you should know my name by now. Like, I've met you before I came to this rotation. Anywho,
Kids these days. All right, back on it. I just thought that was interesting.
yep.
I
But
forgot
so
to
you're
tell
talking
you.
about Connor N, right?
Yeah, Connor Enright. He played for DeVries at Drake. He averaged 7.5 points per game and 6.2 assists per game. Assists pretty good.
So DeVry wants his guy back.
Yeah.
Okay.
His son Tucker DeVry. Tucker, great name. From
Yes,
West
sir.
Virginia. And so far, IU has Trent Sisley, Connor Enright, and Tucker DeVry.
And we have a fourth.
Yeah, the one you just found out.
We have, as official as of today, 6'10" Reed Bailey from Davidson has committed to Indiana University.
Huh.
He was 41.5% from 3 last year.
Oh,
So, dude-
I think my dad was talking about that because he said something about a guy
Yep.
6'10" shooting 42%. So
Yep. So we got Reed Bailey. He was it looks like DeVry's kind of going for like a lot of the dudes who've kind of showed out in fucking mid majors and bringing him. He's almost pulling the Signetti approach.
Signetti, yeah.
He's pulling a little Signetti approach, which I mean, obviously another West Virginia guy, Signetti from JMU. So, but yeah, so that's the other one. So IU now has 4 on our roster and no athletic trainer. So I would put in my application, but they would fucking laugh at me. So
Hey, you always can try.
I'm okay. I don't want to get bullied by the school that I like.
Okay, I got this for you. Mbako, he posted a story in Lexington.
Okay.
Is he switching to the dark side?
He might be. I fucking hope not, dude. I haven't seen anything about that since. So I saw that too. I haven't seen anything since about him. But hopefully, man, do you hear me buzzing or is it just me?
I hear it.
What the? Hang on here. I'm gonna
Still
try and
on.
fix this. I don't want to hear that buzzing anymore. That's annoying. Is that you or me?
I don't know.
Let's see. Go ahead and mute yourself real quick. Are you muted? Okay, it is you. Yeah, it's you. Check your connection, maybe.
What about now?
You can still hear it a little bit. It's not bad. We'll just talk over it. Just kind of smack your microphone. I didn't know. This is some great technical support for all.
I know.
Man, what a quality podcast. You know how many people just shut our podcast off? Wait. Okay. Alex? I can't hear you. What did you do? You're muted? Unmuted? Talk. Did you hit your mute button on the bottom? Nope, you're back.
Yep, I did.
I mean, fuck, it's fine. Fuck it.
Interesting. I don't know what's going on. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. We're good. Anywho, so yeah, I don't know. I'm sure if I can Kentucky's going to recruit him. He's going to get recruited hard as a former. I mean, he was a 5-star McDonald's All-American, who had some decent numbers at IU. He showed out a bit. He was kind of very Jalen Hood-Schifino like, where he would have a game of 25 points and then a game of fucking 3 points. So we'll see.
Right. I'm gonna try to see if it works. But yeah. Did you see Malik Renew committed to Miami with a new
Yep.
buzz cut?
I did see that with his buzz cut. Yep, he's going fucking home. I didn't know he was from Miami. So I do know that he is now technically heading for home. which is cool to see for him. I'm glad hopefully he gets plenty of good opportunities there. And hopefully we get to play Miami at some point and see how he plays against us. So, and yes, there's still a little slight buzzing, but it's okay.
What the heck?
Fucking, it'll happen, dude. Fuck it. Is it plugged in on the back of your mic real good? Check that real quick.
Yes.
I don't know. Fuck it. It's fine. I don't think it's that bad. I didn't hear it till 30 fucking minutes in, so I think we'll be okay.
Okay.
Oh.
The new buzz cut's kind of wild.
Yeah, the buzz cut was an odd choice. Did you see the? Oh, did we talk about the Gabe Cup's going to Ohio State? Did we talk about that last week?
I think we talked about that last week. Yeah.
That fucking hurt to see. I mean, it makes sense why he would go back there. I mean, he's from just outside of Columbus, but what the fuck, dude?
Right.
Like, you can't go from IU to Ohio State. Like, come on. It's like going from Duke to North Carolina.
I wonder how often that's happened.
What?
Going to like your rival school.
I don't know. Probably not as. I mean, it's interesting that he came to IU because he's an Ohio kid. So if I don't. That was an interesting choice. I'm glad we got him. I wish we had had time with him to produce more. But it is what it is.
Right. Indiana women's basketball gets commitment from Chloe Spreen from Alabama.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she's a sophomore.
Sophomore. Yep.
Yep. The joke was that Trey Galloway is now applying for his 6th year because he saw who's going to be on the team. Because a single man, not me, I'm not single. A single man would most likely deem her to be an attractive woman.
All right.
So, yeah.
I'll be going to some games this year.
Alex would be their biggest fan.
Oh yeah. All right. Let's shift some gears to some MLB.
Oh, baseball. Okay. So I saw a fun stat. It was the MLB rosters ranked by their total weight. St. Louis is the fattest team at 5,676 total pounds of player, which divided amongst 35 guys, right? Is that 35?
Been a 26-man roster?
I thought it was 35, and then it went to the 40-man.
I thought it was 26 to 40.
No, I don't think it's that fucking much. But it's a lot of weight. Number 2 was the Washington Nationals at 5,645, so just 31 pounds behind. The Giants were at 56.03 in third place. Your Cincinnati Reds were in 13th place at 54.39. And the lightest weight team was the Tampa Bay Rays at 51.87.
Interesting. Okay. So it says team's active roster consists of 26 players from opening day to August 31st, and expanding to 28 players from the September 1st to the end of the season, with a 40-man roster for overall player management.
Interesting. I did not realize that. I thought it was 35 for some reason. Maybe that's just college, just 35.
Maybe.
So it's how many? 24?
26.
26, so 56. Dude, our average player is 218. That's a little bigger than I anticipated.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like Brendan Donovan, he's kind of a bigger guy.
Yeah, and those dudes have so much muscle that, I
Right.
mean, I guess 220 for them. You know, if you're fucking 6'3", 220, that's pretty normal size.
Yeah. Is Vogelbach in the majors right now?
I don't know, but he'd sure be bringing the weight up for whatever team.
That's what I was thinking.
Get him, Johnny Peralta, and Bartolo Colon, and fucking the Panda on the same team. Good night. The team would be tons of fun.
Oh, yeah. Literally.
So we've talked about some fun foods in the past. I had a fucking couple of fun ones this year. So the Padres have announced their own new special helmet dessert this year. And it'll be a banana bread pudding helmet this year. And it looks absolutely fucking amazing, actually. I'm actually super hyped for it. I think it's going to be really, really good food. So I'm super hyped for that.
So are we making a trip out to San Diego for this?
Obviously. We're going to have to make a trip to Aldi's.
Yeah.
They all sound good.
I'll have to give you some of my grandma's. My grandma's banana pudding is the best.
I do like pudding.
Me too.
Let's see. The next one I had, so the Hartford Yard Goats unveiled the Float Your Goat. So this is and I'm not kidding here, a quarter pound all beef hot dog that is topped with chopped peppers, onions, bacon, and then mustard that is then submerged in a glass of whole goat milk.
Yeah, I think I sent you this earlier this week. It's wild.
Well, you know what's funny? So then there is outcry about it, right? People got pissed off about it. And not because this sounds fucking horrendous, but because there wasn't a vegan option. So there's now a vegan option of this, which is a tofu veggie dog dipped in oat milk.
All right, that's too far.
That's, okay, Mr. Mayonnaise on a hot dog guy.
All right, right.
Hey, Alex, you putting mayo on that hot dog then? Fucking.
I mean, the goat milk might as well be.
The St. Paul Saints, which is another minor league team, unveiled a 6-foot-long hot dog that comes in at a whopping 10,000 calories.
What is in that hot dog?
It's 6 foot, dude. That's a big wiener.
You know what 6-foot hot dog I would eat?
What?
Like
The Skyline one?
A 6-foot cheese coney? I'm in.
Did I send you the fucking thing about the La Rosa's pizza with the cheese coney on it?
The Sky Rosa?
Yeah, I
Yep.
fucking send you that. Are you
I'm
gonna
well
do that?
aware, and I need to do it.
You're gonna shit.
La-
You're gonna shit your pants, dude.
yes. Last week when I went to the game with Colt,
Yeah.
me and him were talking about it.
Mhm.
So I got to do that one of these times to go to the Reds
I'll
game
come
this
with
year.
you. So I have a couple other ones I found on Instagram that I thought were fun. This one is from. Oh, this is also from the Yard Goats. They have the Dunkin' Meatloaf Sandwich, which is a slice of meatloaf slathered with gravy and fried onions, served between 2 glazed donuts.
What are we doing?
What the fuck's going on? Where's Hartford at? Let's find this out real quick. Oh, what the fuck's going on in Connecticut? Fucking
It's
weirdos.
Connecticut, so. But-
This one. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Like, one, that's going to be hard to eat at a game, let alone anywhere else.
You're going to shit your pants.
Absolutely.
Wait, go ahead and grab your mic again. Grab your mic.
I
Oh, you muted it.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was like, oh, you got it. But nope.
don't know what the heck is going on.
Oh, maybe it won't play back into the recording. We'll fucking see. I'm not worried about it. What were you saying though?
Go ahead.
Oh,
yeah, it's hard to eat. Like at a table with a fork and a knife, let alone at a baseball game sitting in your seat scrunched in there.
How you eating the fucking float your goat then, dude? You
least
take
it's
the
a
hot
hot
dog
dog.
out. Yeah, so you take the dog out, right? You take a bite. Are you dipping it back in the fucking milk, or are you just eating like a half milky, half not milky hot dog?
So, okay, my question is this whole goat milk like thicker, or is it just like whole?
I don't know. I've never drank goat milk.
I did.
I'm curious what the
in, like,
viscosity is.
elementary school, but
Yeah, I'm curious what goat milk viscosity
it's
is.
kind of
compared.
gross if it's just like regular, just regular whole milk.
Yeah. I still think if it tastes anything milky, that's gonna be just so really fucked
Why would
up.
you dip a hot dog in that?
I don't know, dude. And then why would you bitch and moan and ask for a vegan option of it? Tofu.
That one sounds worse.
That's what I'm saying. The vegans got fucked on this one, dude. Tofu veggie dog and oat milk.
No, that's awful.
That's fucking horrible. Next one I don't know the team for this, but it's a Hornet. It's called the Loaded Fried Green Tomatoes. It's golden fried green tomatoes layered with melted cheese and smoky bacon topped with a tangy sauce. Actually, it's kind of fucking good. Then there's the Grand Slam Burger from the Amarillo Sod Poodles. It's a tower of 4 half-pound beef patties. So 2 pounds of burgers. 8 slices of bacon, lettuce, tomato, cheese, pickles, and onions.
That's a heart attack.
Yeah, it is.
Sounds amazing. I'm in.
The Springfield Redbirds, this one sounds fucking fire, is the Cheesy Chicken Mac Stack. It's chicken strips, mac and cheese, french fries, nacho cheese, ranch dressing, and pickles stacked on a brioche bun.
Oh my.
Take off the ranch and the pickles, and I'm in.
Oh yeah, you're not.
And then,
you're not a condiment guy.
nah, I like ketchup. Sorry I don't put mayonnaise on my hot dog.
Okay.
Dude, Olivia bullied you for that. Shout out, Liv.
Hey, it's good.
And then
I'm not
I
gonna
have
try
two
it.
more. I have 2 more great ones here. This one is from the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. I have their hat right up there. If you're watching, it is just up at the top. I'm pointing right to it. There. It's the garlic parmesan grouper sandwich. It's a seared grouper finished with garlic parmesan and herb blend, served with lettuce, tomato, onion, and heater sauce. And this looks fucking good, dude. This looks really. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking say this on Instagram real quick. Take a gander at it. Tell me what you think. And then
It
I'm gonna post these on our story on Instagram.
it
So y'all
sounds
can
good.
take it.
It's
Fucking.
just
It
at a
looks so
baseball
good.
game. I don't.
Again, yeah, I feel like fish at a baseball game is not a good combo.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks good. Just not at a baseball game. It's not something that I would want there.
And then the last one is some logo of a duck. So I don't know who this is. Again, I'm sorry. This is called the Base on Meatballs, which is fun play on base on balls for a walk. It's hollowed French bread layered with spicy giardinaria. I don't speak
If you're
Italian.
Italian, let us know.
Let me know. Marinara sauce, mozzarella, and 4 meatballs topped with Parmesan cheese. This is Akron's, the Akron Rubber Ducks. Okay, I got you. I just had to look at the cup that said Akron on it.
I was waiting on it.
So this one is in Akron. So that actually sounds fucking good. So I think of all the ones we mentioned, including the Yard Goats and the St. Paul's. We're not going to include the Padres because obviously dessert wins. But of all the ones we mentioned, which one are you trying first?
Let's see. Definitely not the meatloaf one.
No, we're not doing the meatloaf one.
I would
first.
say probably the cheesy chicken mac stack or
That's what I'm saying.
the base on meatballs, just because I was talking about meatball subs earlier.
So I don't think I'm trying the 6-foot hot dog. That's way too much wiener for me. The Hartford
What?
Yard Goats can
No way for you.
not a big wiener guy. The Hartford Yard Goats and their food service staff can get fucked with whatever shit they're bumping out over there. 'Cause
And their
that's just-
vegan option.
what the fuck, dude? I mean, normally the vegan option's worse, but not that much worse. That's just criminal, dude.
Not cool.
I think my number one's gonna be that garlic parm grouper sandwich. Honestly, that just sounds so good, dude. I love grouper. I love garlic parm, and I'd love to try this heater sauce. Guessing some sort of like a fucking like spicy aioli, maybe. I don't know. Are you still trying to figure out your buzzing?
Yeah.
Good lord, that was loud.
You're welcome.
Check into where it's plugged into your laptop.
I mean, it's in there.
This is a wait. Uh-oh. Okay, Alex.
Hold on.
Okay. Said it will continue on a new track. Hopefully we get all of your stuff in. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up the recording. I think we'll be fine though. You're not coming out of your mic, by the way. Check your input in a minute. So, all he does is, guys, I'm going to talk about Dodger Stadium prices, just to give Alex a minute to set up his stuff. So, Dodger Stadium unleashed their 2025 ballpark prices, and we're going to go from least outrageous to most outrageous, in my opinion. So, least outrageous is a souvenir soda at $13. That's not horrible. Next up is a popcorn at $11. I think it's a little pricey for popcorn, but not fucking terrible. Ice cream helmet is $18. Pizza is $28. Which, I mean, if it's a whole pizza, it's not a bad deal. But if it's just one fucking slice, I guess it's not the end of the world. I mean, one slice would be fucked for $28. Hot dog at $15 is fucking criminal. And then a beer is absolutely brutal. So, yeah, that is at $35 for that beer. All right. We're back from a quick technical difficulty break. I think we got Alex all fixed. Now I'm gonna
We're
put my foot
fixed,
away.
baby.
We're fixed. We're not going anymore.
Yep. All right, going back to yours real quick. $35 for a beer is wild.
Dude, how the could you imagine going to buy a beer and someone asks you for an hour of your life, at least? For most people, 2 hours of your life.
Yeah.
I'd say, hell no, dude. That's a fucking 30. Dude, that's almost, for some beers, that's close to 230s of beer. That's 60 beers. Almost.
Yeah, I'm not one to drink beer anyways, and like going to like the Reds game,
Yeah.
it's like I don't know, a can is what, I don't know, $6-7 for like one of
Mm-hmm.
those like regular cans.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still like, probably
Yeah.
not.
I
So
got a
that's
couple
even
when we went on
worse.
1-2-3 night, but
That's different. That's
yeah.
$2
Yeah.
or $3, whatever it is.
Photo 3?
Photo three. All
Photo
right,
3?
moving
Don't get a
on.
blowjob.
Photo 3.
Photo 3?
All right. Other MLB news.
Okay.
Ivan, whatever you want to say it, however you want to say it.
Ivan.
Herrera becomes the first catcher in St. Louis history to have a 3 home run game. Yeah,
Don't you like how I made you say that one?
their guy, the guy before that didn't really. He kind of sucked hitting.
Yeah, he wasn't a great hitter, but he was a great defensive catcher.
Absolutely.
Dude, apparently
I like
Herrera got hurt today, too, so I'm a little fucking pissed.
Oof. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I told you I have more St. Louis stuff right now than I do with clothes than
Yeah.
I do Reds. So
I mean, you should. It's a better team.
yeah. Pittsburgh Pirates Double-A team, the Altoona Curve, amazing name, announced they will play 5 games as the Livy. Oh my god, the Livies this year.
Have you seen the jerseys yet?
No.
Okay, let's go look them up real quick.
Okay.
Just look up the Livy's jersey on fucking. Let's go to images here. Let's see if it pops up. I don't know if it's gonna pop up or not. Dude, they're like fucking purple and like have like a blonde mascot on them. Dude, they're ridiculous.
Oh, I see.
Did you find them?
Saturday, April 12th.
Yep. Dude, they're ridiculous. That's kind of fucking funny though. The Livies.
The Livies. That's awesome.
That's insane.
Great marketing.
Very good marketing. You think
That's
she shows
awesome.
up in one?
I mean, I sure hope so.
Did you see that video? Speaking of Livy Dunn, of her and Paul Skeens doing that interview of each other. Dude, that guy has. I love Paul Skeens, but he has the personality of a fucking boulder. Like,
That's probably why he's really good at baseball.
yeah, he doesn't give a shit about anything else than baseball. It's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, and them talking about how they met for the first time in Mississippi and then had a real good night after. I was like, oh, he did what in this cup?
Yeah, right.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, let's move on to some college baseball stuff.
All right. So this is our midseason college baseball breakdown here. So we're going to start off with College World Series projections. So we're going to go through the 16 regionals that have been fucking projected at this point. This was all courtesy of, I believe, D1 Baseball was who I got through. So the number 1 is the Knoxville Regional, which is the University of Tennessee. The number 2 region is the Fayetteville Regional, which is Arkansas. Number 3 is the Athens Regional for Georgia. Then you have the Clemson Regional for, you guessed it, Alabama. No. Clemson.
Georgia?
Yeah. Tallahassee Regional for Florida State is 5. The LA Regional for UCLA is 6. Coming in at number 7 is the Austin Regional for University of Texas. Number 8 is the Baton Rouge Regional, which is LSU. Number 9 is the Manhattan Regional, which I've been to Manhattan, Kansas, a beautiful campus, for Kansas State, the Wildcats. Number 10 is the Chapel Hill Regional for Alex, your North Carolina Tar Heels. Number 11 is Tuscaloosa Regional for Roll Tide, Alabama. Number 12 is the Conway Regional for the return of Coastal Carolina. 13, we have Phoenix for Arizona State, and we'll talk about Arizona State in a minute. We have some fun there, but not for baseball. Not for baseball. It's for a different sport. Number 14 is Corvallis. I believe that's how you pronounce it, for Oregon State. 15 is Oxford for Ole Miss, and 16 is Irvine for UC Irvine Regional. So those are your 16 regionals. Again, Tennessee, Arkansas, Georgia, Clemson, Florida State, UCLA, Texas, LSU, K-State, UNC, Alabama, Coastal Carolina, Arizona State, Oregon State, Ole Miss, and UC Irvine. So those are your current top 16. Obviously, that'll change. Alex, do you see any of these not being the regional by the end of the season, or do you think most of these will fucking stay the same?
I mean, there's definitely probably going to be some changes between here and there, but I mean, it doesn't seem like there'll be a whole lot.
I think the top 10 are probably pretty safe. The one that I'd love to see is, and they're on here fucking somewhere. I'm trying to see where they were ranked at. So they'd be the number 2 in the Tuscaloosa regional, but Georgia Tech's playing pretty well right now. And I think they could be a regional at some point this year. That'd be fucking cool to see.
Oh, yeah, about to talk about one of them.
Yeah.
One of their guys. I watched a video of their facility.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Is it a nice facility? The Jackets? I know they got a good setup down there.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Say their boy Drew Burris is still hammering home runs.
That's
fucking mad.
Yeah, he was actually in the video.
Oh fuck, was he? That's cool.
So speaking of him,
okay.
So we got our mid-season D1 All-Americans.
What a fucking transition, dude.
Thank you.
Hang on. What a fucking transition, my guy. That is some professional shit.
Hey, we're getting good at this.
Hey, it took 7 fucking episodes. We're figuring it out here.
Hey, we're getting in there. Okay, so going from catcher
Getting
all
in
the way
where?
down. Oh, we're getting in. Okay, so I was about to say, besides pitchers, we're going through this positionally,
Yep.
number wise. We asked me and my dad, because we coached obviously the freshman team.
Sure.
We asked, and I'd say half the kids had no idea what the numbers were.
Really?
I'd say most of them had an idea,
Okay.
but they didn't know for sure, and I thought that was absolutely wild.
Which one do they think was the one, the pitcher or the catcher?
Pitcher, I think the most confusion was shortstop,
That's odd.
because I told we were practicing our pregame, and I told the
Yeah.
shortstops to go in a 5.5 hole, and they were like, "The what?"
I'm gonna be honest, I still don't know where the 5.5 hole is.
Well, where's 5 and 6?
Oh, that's the
In
5.5
between them.
hole? I never knew that, dude. No one ever fucking explained that shit to me. They was like, go to the 5.5 hole, and I just kind of stand there and be like, good. And I'm like, I'm in my normal spot.
I was never even allowed on that side of the field, Tyler. Come on now.
Not my fault. You're different.
Hey, Tucker's different too.
Yeah, he is. Well, he's your son, so.
All right, yeah. For those of you who don't know, obviously one's pitcher, two's catcher,
Yep.
3's first base, 4's second base. Then you skip, you go to third base, which is 5, and then shortstop 6,
What's
And
our
then-
7, 8, 9, Alex?
and then left center, and then right.
Yep.
For those of you that did not know that, now you know.
We are acknowledging you guys tonight because you have a teacher in the house,
Mr. Dr. Professor.
Mr. Dr. Professor. The almost underwater Mr. Dr. Professor.
We're up on the hill right now.
That's right. I forgot. You guys are hill people.
Yep, we're from the valley.
Big fancy.
Oh yeah.
Careful,
Okay.
don't dox your location there, big dog.
I just said the valley.
That's fair.
If
Both
they
the
know me,
Valley
they
and
know-
Los Angeles.
Yeah. If somebody's listening to this and they know me, they know where I live.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal.
Hmm.
Okay. Mid-season D1 All-American, starting with the catcher, Ryan Galvin from Texas.
Yep.
First base, Jared Jones from LSU. Second base, Gavin
I think it's
Killen.
Killen. I think Killen. Killen's a dope name.
Killen, yeah.
He's killing it.
From Tennessee, Cade Lewis, third baseman from Wake Forest. At shortstop, Alex Lotus.
Lodies.
What's it-
I
what's
think.
it, Lotus?
I think it's Lodies.
Whatever. Florida State, Drew Burris, our guy,
Our
outfield
man, Drew
from Georgia
Burris.
Tech. I don't know, he's our guy, but hey, he's a 44 guy. Like Georgia Tech's a 44 school, but
Hey.
he's
Not
got his own.
44
He's got his own bat from
Oh,
44.
does he?
Yep.
He's a 44 makes bats.
They make bats now. Yep. You can
They
get a
make
hot
the
dog.
torpedo bat.
You can get a hot dog bat.
Have you not bought one yet?
Why would I need it?
To have? It could be. You get a hot dog fungo.
Oh, I'd buy it.
That'd be sick. I bet you could fuck. Hey, if anyone out here knows how to paint baseball bats, paint Alex a baseball fungo, a hot dog fungo.
I need to get a good fungo. I need the Marhol bat back.
You do need the fucking Morrow. Dude, he rests that thing on his testicles so much.
I remember somebody
He
told me
would-
that one
he would
time, and I could never
teabag
unsee it.
He
could
would
never unsee
teabag it. It was so funny. Do you feel uncomfortable getting the grabbing the handle of it after?
A little bit.
You're like, damn. Anywho, Drew Burris. Okay.
Yeah, Drew Burris, Georgia Tech. There's 3 outfielders because obviously there's 3.
Oh.
Connie Darschlag of High Point.
Hey,
High
you
Point's
think
been
he's got a
making some
mean?
noise.
I'd say you think he's got a mean bug out there.
Maybe. Sam Tackett from Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Rylan Zaborski?
Zaborski. I think Zaborski's right. Zaborski. I
Sure.
think Zaborski.
Don't
I think
have
that.
such a hard name to pronounce.
Oh shit.
DH from Georgia.
Oh wow.
And then there's a utility guy on here. That's wild.
Yep.
Ethan Hedges from USC.
Yep.
And then we go starting pitchers. Liam Doyle from Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well just be the whole Tennessee roster, right? The whole
Basically.
pitching staff. Joseph, and I'm going to say it's Zirwa. I bet you don't pronounce it.
I think it's like Zir, like Z, like a DZ, like a Z, Zir. What?
Starting pitcher, Michigan State. Joe
Sparty.
Knapp. Are we going to pronounce that one?
I think it's Jake Knapp.
What did I say?
Not you said Joe.
What the? Oh, I was right below.
You're
Jake
looking
Knapp.
You're looking at old
Pitcher
cello
UNC.
down below.
I know. Joey Volini.
Bolini.
From Florida
I
State.
bet he makes some good fucking pasta.
Kyson Witherspoon's Oklahoma. He's the top pitcher. Currently has a 2.31 ERA, 2.76 FIP, 64 Ks, and a 189 batting average against.
Alex, what is a FIP?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
I don't know either. I want to know now. Let's see. Let's look this up, guys. We're learning together here. Fielding independent pitching. It is FIP is similar to ERA, but it focuses. Where the fuck did I lose that at? Hang on. We're on MLB.com. Gloss. Here we go. FIP is similar to ERA, but it focuses solely on the events a pitcher has the most control over: strikeouts, walks, hit by pitches, and home runs. It entirely removes results on balls hit into the field of play. For example, if a pitcher has surrendered a high average of balls in play, his FIP will likely be lower than his ERA. Balls in play are not part of the FIP equation because a pitcher is believed to have limited control over their outcome. The formula for this, where the FIP constant puts FIP onto the same scale as the entire league's ERA, which is home run times 13 plus 3 times walks plus hit by pitch minus, so all that, minus 2 times your strikeouts, and then that number is divided by innings pitched plus FIP constant.
Oh my goodness.
What kind of fucked up nerd figured that one out, dude? Jesus.
Jonah
I mean,
Hill
that's
from
crazy to figure
Moneyball.
that out. Yeah, literally. Fucking, was that Jonah Hill that played that?
I believe so.
I thought so too. So we talked about FIP. Let's move on. We got a couple more guys on here, I think.
Yeah, a couple of relief pitchers. Lucas
Yeah.
Hallstedt.
That's a dope last name, honestly. That looks sick on a jersey, I feel like. Hallstedt.
I've seen a couple like dirt track drivers have names kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
From Clemson, and Mason Patel from Georgia Tech.
Alrighty. So, Alex, we move on to the fan favorite here. This is a fan favorite. So we have this week's hot and cold streaks across the board. So we're going to start at the Division I level of UC Irvine. And these were as of, I think, April 1st. So some of these are a little outdated. UC Irvine has 10 wins in a row. For Division I, Coppin State has lost 12. For Division II, Goldie Beacom has 15 wins, and Bloomfield has lost 29. We'll come back to D3 per usual. NAIA LSU Shreveport is now at 33 straight for a 30. I think they're actually up to 35 and 0 now. Funny enough, I think they're fucking 35 in a row. And Michigan Dearborn has lost 24 in a row. And back to D3, Wisconsin Whitewater, who Franklin played my freshman year and lost 6-3. I remember that. Has won 13 in a row. Yeshiva has lost one. Good night.
All right.
Has lost now 99 straight fucking games. And in second place is Lehman, who has lost 41. And Alex, fun fact, this week these two teams play each other.
Let's go. At least let Yeshiva get to 100.
So Lehman has played Yeshiva 15 times. They've played each other. And Lehman is 15 and 0 in those meetings.
Oh, that tells you how bad Yeshiva is.
Dude, Yeshiva's fucking dick. So Yeshiva has a chance to go to a fucking 100 straight. And I have a question. What do you do when you hit up? Do you get a cake? I mean,
Cream pie?
I got you one of those. Wait. Oh, wait. Hang on.
Pause. Pause.
Hold on.
Pause.
Oh, no.
Good one.
Okay, I'm writing that one down to clip that shit because that's so not a good look on my end.
Good. Good one.
Oh, God.
But you did.
I did get you a cream
Technically.
pie. I got you a.
While in college.
Yeah, I got Alex a cream pie in college. Hey, you were 22. I was 21.
I said, "Why?" It's consensual.
We were of age for the cream pie.
A lot of people know why, but
I also shared that cream pie with Matt and Nick.
I said Nick had some.
Nick had some of your cream pie
Why did you get that for me, Tyler?
because that's when you announced that Jane was pregnant with Tucker.
Yup.
And so I decided to get Alex a cream pie, and your dad thought it was fucking hilarious. Oh shit! So
Yeah, that's
all right. Alex, got anything else?
That was a
College
good
stuff?
one.
That I was proud of that one. I spent like $15 on that pie, and I still it was that French silk pie from Kroger's, and worth it. It's fire.
What a memory!
What a memory.
This is why we have this podcast.
This is why we have this fucking podcast. That's all I got for college baseball. How about you, Alex?
I'm just. I can't wait for the update for the Yeshiva Lehman game.
It's gonna be a banging episode next week, so y'all fucking stick around for it. I'm excited for that. What?
Well, I don't know where Tyler went. All right. We'll go some random news. Well, he figures out what the heck he did because we don't know what happened. Molly Miller, during her introductory press conference as the new women's basketball coach at Arizona State, showed the infamous forks up symbol, which looks oddly like the two in the pink, one in the stink symbol, fitting for ASU. They're wild over there. College baseball D3 teams to beat a D1 team this year. Pacific Lutheran beat Washington 3-1. Husson beats Maine 12-9. Alabama's record when they score less than 110 points. 12-0. And then football is 1-0. But if any of you guys know who beat Alabama, or who Alabama beat 110 points, let us know. Because I have no idea what happened. Let's see what Tyler has to say. He got kicked. Oh, must have been a soccer ball. Huh. LSU Shreveport beat Texas College 42-4. They outscored Texas College 94-4 in a 4-game set. He's figuring his way back in. Everybody make fun of him in the comments. So they scored 37-0 in the first game, 15-0 in the second, and 42-4 in the third. So there's a movie called Him. It's a new football horror movie that follows a college quarterback who gets the chance to train with his idol. His idol takes him into a sinister world to see what he is willing to sacrifice for fame. It's produced by Jordan Peele and directed by Justin Tipping. With it being Jordan Peele, that's got to be pretty good. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, hold on. Hey, he's back.
Oh.
He's back.
This is gonna take a lot of fucking editing.
Hey, I was reading through.
Oh, where'd you get me to?
I just went through like our other random news while we were waiting for you because I told the viewers that you're a little special.
Okay, so
digress back.
well, we'll come back to that random news then, because we're fucking rolling strong here on now part 3 of the night. So because of this, and I'm getting annoyed at everything. Dunk. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So Alex, we have a new segment tonight. It's called "What Would You Do?" And I will pick out funny situations from the fucking week, and ask you what would you do if you were in said situation. Okay, and we'll both answer this. Sound good?
Okay.
So, what would you? Hey, why'd we switch sides? Interesting. So what would you?
How that?
What the fuck, man? I'm sorry. Oh, it's gonna be a shit episode. I worked so hard. I was excited for this one. Anywho, so Alex, you're at the gym, right? And you see an influencer, a female influencer, deadlifting. And while deadlifting, she does what they all seem to fucking do and piss herself and piss all over the floor through her shorts. What would you do?
Be grossed out. But you know me, I'm not confrontational or anything, so I just be like, "What the hell?" and then just go on about my business.
I would probably point and audibly laugh. I'd be like, that would be me. Just to make her fucking... Dude, why do they post that on... Why would you post you pissing your fucking pants on social media?
Clip farming.
Dude, it's gross. And what's sad, you see the guy's like, It's like, ugh. Like, what?
Well, I mean, you know people are gonna watch it,
Oh, yeah, dude.
and it's gonna get attention because people are like, "Hey, oh.
Talk-
like we're talking about it right now."
True, but we're not mentioning anyone specific, but you know all those girls.
Right,
Like,
right,
look
right.
at my OnlyFans now. It's like, fucking nerds.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! What's up with these ladybugs? They're like, it's like it's flooded outside. Let me in.
And the other one I've got, so we're only doing 2 this week, because I found 2 pretty funny ones. In the town of Minot, North Dakota, the mayor had to resign after mistakenly sending a video of himself masturbating to the city attorney. Alex, what would you do if you were that city attorney?
Shoot myself. I mean, you gotta move. Well, okay. You're the mayor of. I think it's Minot.
I thought it was Minot. However,
Minot.
a town.
There's probably 35 people in that town anyway. So. I guess,
Okay, here's my question. Why do you have a video of yourself masturbating just readily available on your phone? like what?
Great question.
I mean, come on, bro. Like, dude.
yeah.
Like, do you watch that and be like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's one thing to have it and it'd be like me or you because we're just. I mean, I guess we're
what?
professionals.
Wait, what?
No, listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay. Is this another
It's one thing
mayonnaise on
for-
hot dog situation here?
No, it's one thing for like me and you to have it just because like we're nobodies, but like you're the mayor of a town or city.
Yeah, but what?
Like-
Dude, I would not want to have... That would not be on my phone.
Correct, because we're smart. But what I'm
I
saying
was thinking more
is like
just not mentally fucked up.
yeah, we don't have high ranking in our towns.
I don't know. I'm pretty popular in my town.
I mean, you could say I'm a local legend.
For your varsity
Like-
starter.
Now at the other school.
Let up a home run to Zach Britton.
Yeah. Oh, did I tell you he's opened up a baseball card shop in Batesville?
Britton?
Yeah.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
He retired from the from baseball.
Already? He's only been in the league for like fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
Did he ever make
I don't
the big league team or no?
I don't think so. He was up at AAA last I knew.
I know that. So, yeah, I don't know what I'd do in that situation. Like, what the fuck? So, but let's move on to your new bit, Alex. I'm excited for your new
Let's
bit.
hope we don't have to. Yeah. Okay. So I got a
We'll
new
keep
bit.
you guys updated.
Yeah.
When I become mayor. You think Jerry Springer ever did that by accident when he was Cincinnati's mayor?
I don't think phones were out. I'm just kidding. But okay. So mine, Alex's question of the week. Okay.
All right.
I thought about this because so I've been having these conversations with Colt. We'll be in the car or something,
Okay,
or
sure.
I'll hear like a song on TikTok or something. And I'll look at him and go, "Walk up song," because he's always like,
Okay.
looking at different ones. So, if you so what would be your walk up song right now?
Hitting or pitching?
Is my question. Ooh,
Because it depends. Hitting's about 15 seconds. Pitching in a minute 30.
let's do both. Let's do both.
Okay. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted on. Hopefully we don't get fucking copyrighted on this. I don't think we will.
Nobody watches this.
No shit. So let me think there here. Speaking of songs, you see that your new song came out.
Oh, I listened to it as soon as it came out. I listened to it like.
What'd you
twice in
think?
a row. I've been listening to it. It's good. I really like it.
I think it's good. I was waiting for like the hard beat drop to happen. It never really happened. I was a little upset about that. I was waiting for it to like really like bang in for a second. It never did.
Yeah.
We're talking
It's
about
still
All
really
the
good.
Way by Bailey Zimmerman and Big X the Plug. Okay, let's go here. So I know my pitching walkout song would be. Let me find it. It would be this. It's called Southern Rock by Travis Denning and Hardy. So, go and listen to the whole fucking thing. It's a great song. Southern Rock by Travis Denning and Hardy. That would be my pitching walkout song. Cause it's got a good minute and a half to it. Hitting walkout song. That one, I know exactly what it would be. It would be Off the Rails by Brantley Gilbert. Let me find the part that I would do, though. I know what it would be. It would be right here. So, as the fucking beat drops right here. It would be right here, Alex. It'd be that 15 seconds that's in there. Because it's loud, it bangs, it's fired up, it's fucking fast paced. A honorable mention for pitching walkout is the always classic "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue. Love the boys. So yeah, Alex, what would yours be? I know you've thought about these.
Okay, so I didn't even think about like a possible pitching one.
Okay,
but okay, so I think it's not. I guess I stole it. I think Paulie had this at Franklin.
Okay.
But I remember it, and it's tough, and even Cole agreed, as Fireman by Lil Wayne.
What's play it for me? Again, we don't own these.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah, he did have that.
Right here. It starts right here where he's... hold on. Here. Oh, sorry.
Here. Yeah, Paulie definitely had that. I agree.
Which that little, like 10, 15 seconds right there would be sick. And I'll have to think on the pitching one. I didn't even think about a long pitching one.
Which is funny because you were a pitcher, not a hitter.
I know. Well,
you
I was
a
thinking
two-way
about,
legend like I was.
I was in high school.
Facts.
But, shit. Yeah, I don't know about a pitching one.
So, my favorite one from my time at Franklin, hitting-wise, was Q's when he would do Coordinate by Travis Scott. Coordinate the time with that one.
So my favorite one at Franklin would probably be Pump It Up, which I think was Stoney's, maybe?
Oh, dude, I forgot about Clay Camp, Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
That one was good.
That one was a banger.
Bix's Mambo Number 5 was a classic.
Mambo Number 5 was good. I agree to that. 1, 2, 3, 4,
but
5.
Like songs themselves was probably Pump It Up, which I think was Stoney's.
Yeah. If I had gotten at bats, I had some fucking bangers for mine, but I didn't get the at bats to fucking show them off. My favorite, my three, the one that I really fucking remember was I had Dark Knight Demo, the Travis Scott song. Yeah, you have.
Probably.
Yeah.
But, so, yeah, Stoney's like everybody kind of started dancing around like you've seen in the past in like college, which was cool. I think there was one more that the pitcher had that was sick, or maybe it was a hitter.
I like when Mitch Merrick had the fucking Ninja Turtles one.
Yeah,
that one was actually kind of tough.
So with that bit,
okay,
for you that listen, DM us what yours would be.
Yeah, DM or comment. We would be curious. Comment on the show.
I always hear songs. I'm like, oh, that would be sick.
So here's my gripe. Okay, so I found Hardy after graduating or getting done with baseball, and dude, I wish he was around when I fucking played baseball because there's like 98 of his fucking songs I would have used over the ones I had. Now I did technically have a Hardy song as my pitching walkout. I had God's Country and he wrote that song, so technically had a Hardy song. Huh. So fun fact. But yeah, Alex, I think that's a good bit for you.
Yep. It's time.
It's time?
It's time.
All right, hang on. We got to lubricate up here. All right, guys. It is time for this week's The World Famous, the never seen before, coming out for its 5th time. You're shitting me! Welcome, everybody, to this week's You're Shitting shit and me situation of the week, brought to you in part by Charmin Ultra Soft Chico's Bail Bonds and the Kentucky Derby. Not actually brought to you by any of those companies. So, Alex, on June 4th of
I can't wait.
1923, are you reading it yet? Or hopefully you didn't read it.
No.
Okay.
No.
On June 4th, 1923, jockey Frank Hayes achieved a bittersweet milestone in horse racing history and it is yet to be broken as far as I know. He was riding a 20-1 underdog named Sweet Kiss at the Belmont Park in New York. And during the race, Hayes suffered a fatal heart attack. Remarkably, his body remained in the saddle and Sweet crossed the finish line in first place, dead. Making him the only jockey to ever win a race posthumously. This tragic event led to Sweet Kiss being nicknamed Sweet Kiss of Death, and she never raced again. And Alex, I have one thing to say to that. Give me up, cowboy! Oh, dude, I've been waiting to fucking play that one all
You should
day.
have done that. You should have done that or like taps.
I thought the Kentucky Derby sound was fucking funny. How the fuck do you stay on? That's impressive.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
Rigor mortis must have said it.
no shit. Yeah, I mean, wow. That's
Cool, he's got that title though.
Yeah, I mean,
one
posthumously. I think posthumously is how they pronounce it.
Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, so the Sweet Kiss of Death, and she never raced again, sadly. So she went out.
That's
She went
kinda
out
cool,
with a
too.
bang.
Right.
But I think Sweet Kiss of Death's kind of a fucking dope name.
Right.
That bangs. So
I like it.
yeah, Alex, anything else you got on this one? I think that was a pretty fucking good one this week. What do you think?
No. No, that's. I mean,
Okay,
yeah, like you said, like I don't know how he stayed on, but
so for you guys listening, if you find some of these fuckers, send them to me because it's so hard to find like fucked up things that happen during sporting events. Like it's actually harder than you think. It like takes scrolling through Twitter quite a fucking bit. So please, I'm talking to all of you guys, all 8 of you. Please send some suggestions in to us on our social medias. So, but yeah, that was this week's ear shitting me situation of the week. All right, everyone, that was this week's ear shitting me situation of the week, brought to you by Charmin Ultra Soft Chico's Bail Bonds and the Kentucky Derby. Not actually brought to you by Charmin Ultra Soft Chico's Bail Bonds or the Kentucky Derby. All right, Alex. So you said you started with some other news while I was then having technical difficulties. So
yeah.
sorry, guys. So we're just gonna say fuck it and let the episode roll the way it's going, and hopefully you guys just enjoy it because I don't fucking know what to tell you at this point. We're just screwing shit up.
Hey, we're not perfect.
No, we ain't.
We don't have the expensive cameras. I'm borrowing Colt's cameras. So.
Hey, this camera was $200 fucking bucks. I mean, it's an expensive camera.
Hey, it's nice.
It's a nice camera. It does the trick.
Is it nice?
I'd say comment below.
Yeah.
So Alex,
Pause. Comment.
so one I put on here that I put on today because it applies to the day we were recording. Alex Ovechkin has officially broken Wayne Gretzky's all-time NHL goals record at 895 goals in 1,487 games. Wayne Gretzky played exactly 1,487 games in his career and scored 894. So for Alex Ovechkin, congratulations. He's also a former St. Louis Blue, funny enough.
I didn't know that.
Yep. He's a former St. Louis Blue. So he is officially now. I believe he started in 2003. I think he's been playing for 22 years in hockey, which is fucking nuts to think about.
It's wild.
That's a lot of time
So-
in hockey.
I saw a video today where this guy was acting like Ovi and Gretzky.
Okay.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
TikTokers
Sure.
do that. It's like, oh, he's about to break your record. He goes, oh, I'm sure he's got. He's like, oh, that's cool. He's like, does he have more assists than me? And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he's got the same amount of goals, but what about assists? I guess I don't know this. I have to check. I have to look it up. But I guess Gretzky still has like 1,500 more assists than.
Yeah, so I know
Ovi does.
there's a stat in hockey that's called points, and that's where you combine assists and goals.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Alex, what did you get through while I was on my fucking technical difficulty break?
I think I got through all of them. I got through Molly Miller throwing out the 2 in the pink. Yeah. I got through that. I got the baseball teams.
Okay.
I got Alabama. Yeah. Who? Yeah. I asked this we can go back to this. Who's who did Alabama score 110 points on in football?
That's what I want to know. Let's look this up, actually. When did 10 points in
Alabama basketball scoring over 110 points in 12 games? Seems like I know it's college and stuff, but I figured it'd be more than that.
They played UNC Asheville.
At least
Or is that fucking basketball? That might be basketball. Nope. Okay. September 30th of 1922, Alabama played Marion Institute and won 110 to nothing.
All right.
Damn. Oh, let's do some math here because I'm not a mental math guy. Let's do 110 divided by, let's say, 7. So that is 6. That's 15 touchdowns, Alex. Let's do divided by 8. Let's do divided by 8. Let's say they went for 2 every time. That's still 13 fucking touchdowns. 13 and 3/4 touchdowns. That's nuts.
Oh, yeah.
That's a lot of tutties. So,
especially back then. I mean, even today, but still.
So did you get through all the green ones too?
I did not go through the green ones. I just went through mine.
So, so I'll go through mine now. There is, funny enough, a second deferred contract for Bobby Bonilla that we didn't fucking know about.
That's wild.
The Baltimore Orioles will have been paying him $500,000 a year from 2004 through 2029.
That is one of the smartest mans I've ever heard of.
Bro's on the fucking Shohei Ohtani game before Ohtani. So yeah, let's see. That's really it for baseball. Going into basketball, we're gonna talk about basketball here real quick. Kansas wing AJ Storr is entering the transfer portal. Is going into his senior year, and he's now seeking his 8th school in 8 years. He played for 4 different high schools and will now play for probably 4 different colleges. Played at Kankakee High School, Bishop Gorman, Arizona Compass Prep, and IMG. And then in college, started at St. John's, went to Wisconsin, played at Kansas. Unless he goes back to St. John's or Wisconsin, he will play for 8 schools in 8 fucking years. Talk about commitment issues. Like shit.
If I'm a coach, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm good.
NBA's Anthony Edwards is told he owes $5,000 a month in child support and decides to write a $1,080,000 check and then says, "Don't ask me for a thing for the next 18 years" to the baby mama. Dang. I mean, that's crazy.
That's okay. That's a little too funny.
That's
like,
yeah.
It's funny because it's not us, but
That's a little fucked up for the kid. Like, poor kid.
yeah, no kidding.
And then the final story I've got for this week, Oklahoma's Jaron Kanak. He was a former linebacker and will now be tight end. Was asked about how he is adjusting. And so for those of you who don't know, a jugs machine is a machine that throws footballs that you catch for you to catch. So a quarterback's not stoned you the whole time. And he stated, and I quote, "I've been on those jugs like a baby on milk."
That's awesome. I love that.
That's a fucking guy being a dude right there, bro.
I love that.
On those jugs like a baby on milk is crazy. Gotta fucking love it. Oh,
I love those little clips.
Those are fucking great. Say,
oh
man, I think it's holy shit, Alex. All of a sudden, we're in about an hour and a half already today. Fuck, we don't know because we keep having to stop and restart this shit. We might be in 6 damn hours. Golly.
all right.
Oh, I'm all fucking hyped up on caffeine and bourbon right now.
There we go.
Oh, fuck. You got anything else today, big dog?
I don't.
Any other funny stories you got in the world?
Let's see. We had a kid pop his shoulder during our game on Thursday, swinging a bat.
Like out of place?
He just apparently not. Apparently, just popped a couple times.
Could be a labor.
He ran out the play though.
Very nice. Oh, I think I talked about it last week, but I got to reset my first dislocated joint.
Yeah. Dislocation.
Damn, I've been drinking too much bourbon apparently.
There you go. Attaboy.
I got.
I would go home.
I know exactly how it sounded like. Let me get in position too. I'm even gonna get in position. For those of you not watching, this is your cue to watch on YouTube or Spotify. Folks, I'll go home. What's funny is I remember that still. I remember saying that. I remember sitting in fucking Zach Tutro's room on the second floor teak at the end on that couch that was into the right. I know exactly where the fuck I was when I said that. Oh, shit.
Wild.
So, well, everyone, I think that is our show for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. As we always appreciate you spending your time with us. Even on our episodes when we seem to have a fucking shit ton of technical difficulties, which is actually the first time we've had it, which is interesting. I wonder what the fuck's going on tonight. But we will have a new episode for you guys every Wednesday morning at 4 a.m. for you right here on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and now on YouTube as well. YouTube will come out a little bit later because I actually have to download the video and then upload it into there. So those are normally out sometime during the day on Wednesday. So be sure to check out the episodes on any of the platforms that you would like. Be sure to like the episode, give us a rating, and give us a follow. It helps to grow our show without having to spend any money to support us. Also, be sure to check out our social medias. Alex and I are both going to start working on fucking actually posting on them. Some of the clips. Hopefully, we got a fucking couple here. Our Instagram is 2guys1week. Our TikTok is 2guys1weekpod. X/Twitter is TGOWpod. It's all caps TGOW and then lowercase pod. And then YouTube is 2guys1week. So be sure to fucking check out our social medias. Give us a follow on there. Tell your friends. Tell everyone that you know. Alex, got anything else?
We will see you next week.
We will. Thank you guys for listening, and we will see you next week.